Good morning. We're back and we have started early like we wanted to. It's 7:30 right now. Andrea got up a little bit earlier than I did, but we are out and we're on our way to get some breakfast. Plan still is for today, Crowder's Mountain first, just because of the crazy parking situation there. Supposedly, yeah. That's what we're being told. Then take us a little break. We got our picnic lunch in the back of the cooler. Then head over to Kings Mountain National Military Park and do some hikes there. Like I said, after that, we don't know what we're going to be doing for the rest of the day, but I'm sure we'll find something to do. I guess dogs run on Duncan too. When we got our breakfast this morning, they got little puppy cups also, so both of them are enjoying that. And here we are, Crowder's Mountain State Park. This is the Sparrow Springs access, which we have never been to. So looks like we got here before they closed the gates on us, and we still have no clue why. This is the most crowded that we have seen any of the state parks, and so far we've been to quite a few. So this is
the 16th we've been to in a month.
Yep, 16th we've been to in a month and a half. So this is by far the most busy, which, like I said, we don't know why. We used to live around here. I don't comprehend it. We have two trails planned for today here at Crowder's Mountain. The Fern Trail, which we're right here at, and the Lake Trail, which is also right beside it. So that's the first two we're going to get to today. So when I went inside the visitor center, I asked them, what's the difference now between a couple years ago whenever we used to come here? And about what they told me was, this state park is close to Charlotte, so it's done a lot of growing up in the last couple years. Also, the local weather media, basically every other word on a very nice day is go to Crowder's Mountain. So between those two things, that's what's helped make this park very popular in the last couple years. Andrea just found, well, if Ari let me film it, Andrea just found this. Well, let me do this. I'll put it where I can actually focus on it. Andrea just found this feather on the trail. It's very small. Anybody know what kind of bird it comes from? These paths definitely aren't as nice as Mount Mitchell, but it's still nice to get out where you can hear the birds chirping in the back, and you still have the bugs flying around your ears. For a trail that's called the Fern Trail, I'm still waiting on the ferns. When are they coming? 'Cause so far, there haven't been any. The one good thing about getting the early start again is another cool morning to start. I think it was about 70 degrees when we started. It's a little humid.
68.
Oh, 68? Okay. So it's a little sticky, but not that bad. So the parking lot at the visitor center, yeah, it was filling up. But the other three parking lots we've been to, barely anybody in them. Actually, this parking lot we're in right this second, there's nobody. The parking lot where we parked, we were the only ones. And the one for the Lake Trail, I think I saw 2 vehicles in there, so maybe Sunday's just not one of those popular days. All right, Andrea figured it out. We saw the sign for changing trails, and the name of the trail is actually the Fern Trail, not the Ferns Trail. So pretty much, if you read between the lines, there's only got to be one fern on this trail to be a fern trail. We just haven't seen the one fern yet. Oh my God! Look, look! I might move the camera fast enough, but I'm excited. We found the fern! It's just weird about this trail, and probably the whole area, is that just how generic it looks. It's not unique like Mount Mitchell was yesterday, or say Fort Macon where you're on the beach, but I don't know if it has something to do with the fact that we grew up in the area, I mean, for me, I spent over 30 years living 20-30 minutes away from here. So I don't know if that's part of the reason why nothing looks like amazing or unique in itself, but still a nice trail, nice walk, and also on a cool morning, so at least we are getting that part of it. We actually found an intersecting point where we can actually jump on the lake trail here, so we'll go ahead, do that loop around the lake, then come back and finish up the Fern Trail. The Fern Trail. Not ferns, fern. As you can see, there's the lake. And here's our trail. So far, this is the best view we've seen of the lake. Still not too much to show, but it is nice. Yeah, it's like Andrew just said. The most important part is it's a nice day. We're out walking. We got the dogs out and we're enjoying the outdoors and the fresh air. So that is the important part. Doesn't matter what you see as long as you're out there doing it. We've made it around to the little pier. And here's a little shot of the entire area. Got a nice cool breeze blowing on our backs right now. It's really nice. And we were just over there. This little guy's down here on the trail. And got bees all around him. And since it just popped in my head again, this is our third day of hiking. Well, when we first started at Lake Waccamaw and Lumber River, it was actually the National Park's birthday. It was their 101st birthday. So they have a birthday in the National Parks. And then yesterday, what was that? Mount Mitchell, Chimney Rock. And what was the third?
Huh?
What was the third place we went yesterday?
The state park. We went to the Blue Ridge Parkway and we went to
Calpins. It was National Dog Day in the parks. So, luckily we take our dogs everywhere we go. So, happy National Dog Day. And we're going to celebrate that again today since we're on a hike with them again. That's it. That's all for these trails. Now it's time to get the dogs packed back into the Jeep and head over to Kings Mountain. Wow, look at all these cars. Oh my God, how did we ever find a parking space in here? This is craziness. All right, we just entered Kings Mountain State Park. Probably would have filmed a little bit so you could see it, but really you wouldn't have seen much because all you would have saw was hay. We've been getting hay blown over us for the last few miles. But you have to go through Kings Mountain State Park to get to the National
You
Battlefield.
don't have to. You can go around the other side.
Okay, I didn't know
The
that.
side that we were coming from, you go through it.
Okay, see, I didn't know that. I've only ever been one way, so. So we're currently going through the state park to head to the National Battlefield, and we should be there here in just a minute.
And this is a South Carolina state park,
Yep.
not a North Carolina one.
Yeah,
so no stamp here.
No stamp here for us, unless South Carolina does a passport, but I don't know. We haven't looked into that. And here we are. That's a last minute thing. We didn't realize there was a big sign there.